Initiating rage process.
Well, here we are back in the room again on this Tuesday, November 5th, decision day in the US. And for those of you who are citizens of the United States of America and you're able to vote, I hope you will do just that. Yeah. And I know there are others desirous, but because of your status, probably a green card holder, maybe it's time to apply for your citizenship so you'll have that opportunity. Disturbing you trying to vote. If you're trying to vote now, you shouldn't even be on your phone at this point in time. Vote and get it over with. So all those who are citizens and are able to vote, please do so. Do the right thing. Do, okay? I don't need to tell you what that is. Just act accordingly. I say no more. Do the right thing. You know, this morning I was listening to another program and I heard, come. Kate, my groundnut sugar cake lady. Listen, forget y'all. I need to get my groundnut. She makes the best groundnut sugar cake, I swear. Her name Dodo, Doodoo. What's her name from St. David? Kate. Opening the door and wouldn't come. Yes, come and get me. Get me my my groundnut sugar cake, please. Hold on, I think I need. Let me clear out all this change in my purse. I need to. I think $3. How much you have here? Come help me out. I have a lot.
How much you want?
2. I think it's 3 for 1, something like that. Look, what you have? Whatever you have, just.
Initiating rage process.
How much more you need? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, to put you all on pause to get my groundnut sugar cake. Listen, she makes the best groundnut sugar cake, and it's always nice and fresh with a lot of ginger, just the way I like it. Thank you. It smells so good. I would cut this off early to go eat these. I'm not a sweet person, but these, what I love about them, she doesn't make it too sweet, and it's a lot of ginger. For those of you traveling, that's my go-to lady every time I'm traveling or know somebody who needs them. Okay, take her number for me, please. Yeah, just in case there's somebody on the not too sweet, but there's a lot of ginger. And the nuts, it's always fresh. Okay, take the number. All right. Anyways, guys, welcome to the room. I know it is serious business today. I'm telling you, all 3 televisions they're on, and I'm on CNN, NBC, Fox, making sure I get a different. And when I go home, that's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be on my phone, on my tablet, and on my TV. All my TVs will be on at some point in the day, trying to set up a GoFundMe, GoFundMe and Malt. Yeah, to catch up with. I think the whole world is at a standstill right now. It's on pause, taking in the U.S. presidential election. It's going to be a tight race. It's based on what the analysis and the experts are saying. And people are turning out pretty early to vote. A lot of folks have voted already. Men, Harris 38%, women 56%, Trump to 52%. They say majority of Iowa men prefer Trump, women prefer Harris. A lot of women are definitely favoring her, but I heard one woman in particular this morning saying that she does not like her and what she stands for. I'm like, what? I'm here to hear one thing, this lady. I'm like, what is this lady speaking about? Um, but I guess to each his own. Sugar cake, not sugar cake, Samuel. Anyways, let me get back to my business of the day. Who's here? Who's checking in? Good morning, Roxanne. You're early. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa has put a birthday celebration on pause. She says she wants to celebrate tomorrow when she gets the winning number. Good morning, Nakisha. Good morning, Shantae. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Empress J. Grant. Good morning, Naya. Talking about disturbing, not trying to vote. Make sure you do the right thing. You and Jacqueline. You all are passport holders, United States of America citizens. Although they come in Grenada and make the most confusion, you would swear you all born in Princess Alice Hospital or in what's the one on the road? General Hospital. When you all born in probably Kings County or Brookdale or one of them hospital up the road. The way you and Jackie be making confusion for Grenada politics. I don't see y'all making confusion for Trump and Kamala the way you're supposed to, being US citizens, passport holders, born and bred. Ellen, good morning. Clarina, good morning, sweetie. Hope you're good. Good morning, Nicole. Haven't seen you in a while. Akeem, big up yourself. Last Tuesday. Debbie Crony, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Crony. Morning. You're in the line? Nice. Take a picture and send for us. Morning, Valerie. Della Fletcher, good morning. Sharon, good morning, Nissy. Good morning, Clarina. You did the do already? All right, nice. Good morning, Jenny. Says I'm trying to keep up with the time clock change. Yep, you need to do that. We are an hour ahead now, so make sure you're on top of it. How did he's reach with two-pack groundnut in Chihan and buns? What happened to the diet we talking about in 2024? Oh, she reached with two-pack of groundnut in Chihan. Boy, I tell you. Them diet of them was real go out the window in 1 second. 2 and 3 pack of groundnut and she had outside eh? But I'm telling you, this lady makes the best, not only groundnut sugar cake, coconut buns, coconut tart, fudge, coconut candy. What's the name of that thing? The little wrong thing made out of cheese. How you call that again? Cheese straws. She makes the best pastries. Good morning, Jackie. Hope you did the do already. Morning, Roseanne. Melvin Brown, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We voted after we voting Kate, we voting Emily. Reginald, don't put no laughing faces after let's go Trump, because I know you are Trumpite. You've been for Trump for as long as I can remember, and you never change, you never switch. What it is you like about Trump, Reginald? I'm interested in knowing. What about Trump that you would actually put a vote next to Trump name? I'm very interested in knowing how people of all color love Trump. Anyways, Terrence Wells, good morning. For some real coppers. Good morning, Jillian. Everybody, morning. When we're talking about eating healthy, what you do. Listen to yes. Morning, Melvin. Bro, you good? Morning, Pepsi. Finally, you collected your oil. Listen, I was given that oil 1 more week. If you did not get that oil, I was going home with it. I swear, because that's what I use to put on my skin. I don't use lotion or anything. The coconut oil with the rosemary in it, that's what I use. That's what I put on my skin. I put it in a spray bottle and I spray. It keeps you moisturized all day long. And it doesn't have the coconut smell. Yeah, it doesn't have the coconut oil smell because the rosemary sort of takes that away. Sam Jim, good morning. Margaret, I'm going to get the number. I'm going to share the number. Hold on a sec. Let me make sure Kate got it. Kate, give me the number, please. Morning, Chantel, my love. How are you? Hope you're good. Nissy and everybody else. Kata says, Philly people, we need you guys to go out and vote. Yep. Yeah, they really do. Morning, Cameron. Pookie, my night was great. Thank you. Dwight, hope all is well. and everybody else, kings and queens and in betweens. Yeah, so we're off again. Lexi, let go that lady contact info, please. Let me ask Kate. I told Kate to take the number. I hope she heard me. See everybody asking for it now. Okay, I'm gonna share it. I plead. We need to hold someone beautiful, authentic. All right, thank you so much, Her Royal Highness B. Who is Her Royal Highness B? I'm not too sure who it is, but thank you. I appreciate you all the time. What does she sell? She walks around town, but she also makes them for people wanting to buy, or if you want to travel with it. She also listen. They are when I don't come here and talk stupidness. I don't drink, so I eat. So when I eat good stuff, y'all know what time it is. But hers is to die for. All right. Um. Wait. Let me see if I get Kate. So, y'all remind me before I leave, please. To let me get it first before I forget. Before I leave, remind me, please, please put it in the chat before I leave when you all hear me, so I can share it with you. Believe me when I say her pastries are, they're so good. Anyways, so we have some catching up to do. You all saw my headlines. Thank you, Shante, for giving me the other one. We were talking about CMR yesterday. Well, apparently bond was posted, $7,500. And for those of you joining us and you're not aware, morning, Regis. We'll talk about politics in a while. What is love about terrorist? This Terrence is right there. I just saw Terrence. Pigtail, what a bashing you for today. Where is Mr. Selvon? Where is Mr. Ray? Selvon gone vote? Morris, voting for Bishop. Morning, Aruda. Morris, go and vote, please. Only so I'm not west. What you expect? You always talk about the local Trump. Yeah, there's something wrong with Reginald. Reginald is a strong, 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 strong supporter. You always supported the wrong thing. I don't understand. Boy, you're passing to sample, not Miss Crony. By the time I reach home, by the time I'm driving home, that done. Luke, good morning. You're late, very late. So go to the back of the class and don't say anything. So yesterday I was telling you guys about CMR, right? Kushane, that guy from Jamaica, lives in the US with his family, married, blah, 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 and was arrested for, what was it yesterday I said? Lewd, lascivious, something, whatever. So I was listening to, apparently, the mother of the child, and they made it clear it is not his stepdaughter. What I heard on a blogger's page last evening on TikTok, and the person identified themselves as the mother of said child. And what she said, and don't quote me here, allegedly, according to Hatu, allegedly, CMR, even after the whole hoorah with the two young girls last year, is apparently in a relationship with the mother of the 12-year-old. And according to said mother, it's been going on for almost 2 years. They have this thing going on. And she has a daughter, right? Now, apparently, she says her daughter is very free-spirited, open-minded, whatever. And the daughter goes around the house, goes to the bathroom or whatever, and would leave the bathroom naked as she was born, no clothing, no nothing. At 12 years old, leave the bathroom, no clothing, walking around. And sometimes he is there when she would do that. I'm going to know what I heard. Based on what she said, the little girl would walk around the house without any clothing, whatever, and she's comfortable. She's known CMR. He's like a stepdad, although he's married to her. Goes around the home like nobody's business. Look at Terrence Wells. Come on, drop sugar apple for me. Today's my day. And he got about the business in his red pants like today's Valentine. And red and black t-shirt telling me about Terrence. Terrence on the road. So the lady says, he walks the child, and she said other cousins would come around and they like that. They will, prancing around with a little bit of clothing. And she said what happened is one day he apparently left the house and he forgot his phone. And of course, women, as usual, you see her phone, and the daughter said to her, she knows how to get into the phone. She knows his passcode to get into the phone, or something like that. So, daughter opens the phone, and mother goes into the phone, and what does she find? Pictures of her daughter in his phone, like naked pictures. And she also said that there are times she would leave the house and leave him there with the daughter because they're 2 years there together. I guess she trusts him like that. Like, women do the dumbest ish in the name of man, but that is a different story. 12 years old, coming into our own, and these children these days, especially children out in, listen, when we were 12 years old, we looked like 12 years old. For a man to even want you, mean man wicked bad. Because you look like you see all the mother milk on your face, your little tin foot. But nowadays, you've seen children and they're so developed at 12, 13, boobs, behind, this, everything. They're developed way past, they look like 17, 18, 19 already. I don't know what it is they're eating, what's going on. But children, a lot of children don't look like 12 anymore. Unless you ask them and they're like, you're 12? They look older. So her body, according to the mother, is how do you, as a mother, have a child who's, matter of fact, doesn't matter the age and whether she developed or not, leaving bathroom without any clothing, and there's a man that's not her father. Even if it's her father, she still has to put on clothes. But walking around the house naked as she was born. Anyways, I digress. So she said she went into the phone and saw pictures of her daughter in different states of nudity, like whether she's walking or whatever, and probably he's sitting somewhere and he'll be taking pics of this little girl for whatever reason. So he didn't have like sex with the underage child because he did not mention anything, because I did describe to you what those charges meant, right? Um Hold on, so lewd, lascivious behavior is sexual behavior, conduct that is considered crude and offensive, right? um and it describes including taking pictures of a child for sexual arousal, exposing one's genitals or pubic area, masturbating in public. So that's where his charge came from, because he took pictures of an underage child that he had in his phone. So either way, something wrong with you, because you have a child at that same age in your house. Why are you still cheating on your wife? Where Madame Gabby these days? Gabby sleeping out too? Y'all tell Gabby? Yeah. How you outside? How you have another woman? Still have another woman. So the lady apparently didn't take too kindly to that and went to the police. You there? I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Sorry, Gabby. Because I find I didn't say morning to you. Yeah. So she now apparently saw the pictures, took it to the police, and of course, police don't play when it comes to those things because there are laws for that. So he was taking pictures of the underage child naked and in different, whatever, but it was unknown to the child. And it wasn't like any conversation or any relationship between them. But either way, that's crazy. And she should face some sort of charge herself. Because how you as a woman have man in your house, not even child father, a next woman husband in your place, and you have your daughter. According to you, that's what the person who identified themselves as the mother of the child and what explaining the situation to somebody on TikTok was saying. Oh, your child looking good according to you for her age, and you have her prancing around the house naked, you coming out of the bathroom naked in different states of undress, and you have a whole man in your house. And here what makes the story even crazier. The reason she went to the police is because she was molested as a child. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How were you molested as a child and you have your daughter? You see the high class carelessness, and irresponsibility and dotishness that some of you who call yourself, and some of the time we beat up on fathers, but some of all your mothers ain't backward either, you know. Because how were you molested as a child, as you claim, right? You know what that felt like. And you have your daughter prancing around your house with a man that is not her father. And even if it's her father, because children get molested, there's incest, all sorts of things. There's no way you should have your daughter at that age. It's not like a little baby, couple months or 2 year or two, and you know they're walking around in their little diaper and blah, blah, blah. You're talking about 12, 13, 14-year-old child walking around the house with no clothing on. You were molested as a child, sexually as a child, and you would think your instincts would kick in same time to want to protect your child. What if it went beyond him just taking pictures? Had he actually molested your child? Like this. Shanti said, that's my conclusion. When I heard her side, she may have even planted the pics in his phone. I don't know. I don't know, because some are saying, and then there's another plot to it. I think whether his brother or something. So at this point, everybody just needs to shut up and let the law take its course. I think I heard another one from the brother saying he was set up. Apparently, he told the woman that he was done with her, and she's trying to set him up. Like, women that desperate that you go that length to set up a man that's married and is no way could commit to you? I don't know. I don't know. So what, she put a picture in your phone? Like how? I mean, the police not stupid. There's forensic science. There's all sorts of things they could know which camera took the quick photo. Listen, we are living in the Stone Age. Barney and what's his name? Fred and Barney Flintstone and all of them, and you have to kick the ground to run, and you have to take out you have camera and you have to run in front it and pelt a stone for it to connect to hit to get a film. No, we don't live in those times. No. Anything they want to know, they can know. So all they need to do is to check where the pictures come from, whose phone it came from. All of that can be done. All of that can be done. So I could understand brother trying to protect his brother, but die making sense about setup and she trying to set him up. That could, I mean, the police not stupid. You don't have stupid people as police officers. When they're doing investigations, they have to check all of that. They could do that. So even if you claim that it is not your phone, that it was sent to your phone, they know when something is sent to your phone, and they know when something can be sent, something is taken using your phone. Every phone has a different serial number. Every phone has something that identifies them. Everybody could have an iPhone 12, 13, 14, 15, but it is not the same iPhone. You have similar features, what have you, but there's things that identify it. You have serial numbers, etc. That's not the same. So Alvar says there is technology which can determine if the photos were uploaded, date, timestamp, and where the photos was taken. Serious? There must be people stupid. Like, I mean, yeah, you could protect your brother, but some things you have to sit out. Yeah, I'm there for my brother. I'm gonna wait the outcome of the case. If it's proven he's innocent till proven guilty, if it's whatever, then we deal with it. But sometimes we don't need to make excuses for wrongdoing, because I can understand if it's the case of a man that's the first time he is accused of anything to do with cheating on it's a customary thing. It's like breathing. Last year, a whole 2, and they were under the age of 20. 2 of them came out at the same time. And he did not deny them because there was nothing to deny, because the young ladies came out with pictures. They came out with money transfers, all sorts of things to link it back to him. So if it's a usual thing, then, and on top of that, they're saying that his wife posted his bond. I mean, I can't really like fault her, cuss out for that, because at the end of the day, that's still her husband, you know. And until she decides to do what she needs to do, she's gonna do what she has to do, right? So that's for her to deal with. That's for her to figure out. I'm not gonna kick her while she's down. She has been through a lot with this man, a lot of embarrassment, and even domestic violence, because there are records showing that she did file a case against him, accusing him of domestic violence, and then she withdrew the case or something of that sort. So it's been a long road with her. If she wants to continue living like that, that's totally up to her. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do, how to do, when to do, but first time the man see a big child so walking around, so he take pics. Culture shock. Listen, whatever the reason he was taken, Marvin says every picture has data attached to it, such as time taken, what device used, etc. Hmm. Anyways, so isn't it weird that the little girl knew his password? I mean, this whole thing is weird because in the first instance, I don't understand how you have a child in your house naked and you have a man in his how much CMR is what in his late 30s, whatever the case might be, late 30s, 40s, whatever his age is. You have a man that is married to somebody else prancing around your place with your daughter, leaving your daughter with him alone. I don't know. We take some serious chances when it comes to children. I don't get it. At this point, all of them should be charged. All of them. Because I don't know, he's what, 35? 35 and should know better. And for somebody with three children, four as a matter of fact, because whether step on a ladder, he is the father. Four girl children in his home, and you're out in people place taking pictures. Anyways, they go figure it out. But I just wanted to share that part with y'all. Um, Also, remember last week we were talking about Asha, right? The Trinidadian lady living in Texas who tried to unalive herself on a live. Well, she's, according to her, she was live yesterday and she was live this morning again. And Nicole, sugar cake, that's what you miss. Wrong, not sugar cake. She was on live yesterday and then she to tell people thank you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. And she said, I know she'll be back in a couple of weeks. She's taking some rest. Lo and behold, who was live this morning again? And not only was she live, but you would think that if you try to take your life, and according to her, she's taking therapy and, doing the whole 9 yard self love and trying to come to terms with the situation and explain what happened, and you're still getting distracted. This thing called social media, if you're not able to control it, it can control you, especially when you have a little following. You can get so attached. That's why I make it a duty on Saturdays and Sundays to disconnect. This is my time. I don't want to hear from nobody. I don't want to go online and post nothing. I don't want to get involved in nothing. Sometimes I barely answer my phone. I put it down and I find that time to either catch up on my reading, look at some series or something. You have to detach because this can control you to the point where everything you do is centered around it. You just came from a brush with life and death. You came back telling people thank you and so that see the light. And then you're back this morning going back and forth with the same people who are adding to your stress, adding to your misery, people who are sometimes don't care about whether you live, you die, whatever the case, have no sense of sympathy, empathy, and you're going back and forth with them and you don't like them and they this and they that and the other. And it really, really brought me back to what I was saying last week, that apart from all that's going on, she definitely has some issues that she needs to deal with. And social media is not the place to deal with your issues because we have some people out here, they don't care. They can see you wallowing in the mud. They can see you at the end of your rope. The whole thing is if they don't like you, they don't care what you do, what you did, they're going to find ways to drag you and to molest you and to harass you and to bully you. And sometimes you just have to take a break. Like people feel as though social media is the end, the be all, the everything. Take a break. Use this time to connect with your family, do things that you like, things that you love. It's crazy that how much we get so caught up in social media that it's like we can't live without it. Yeah, Preston didn't see her back this morning. She's back on live cursing people out. Said she didn't know what she did. She said she didn't know what she did. Anyways. Tamasha, that's me too. Anytime after 8, if you call me and you get me, you're lucky. You have to have boundaries. You cannot be just accessible for social media. People calling you anytime. Listen, I have boundaries. And unless it's not like my mother and then you have to tell me it's like a life and death situation and I see you calling repeatedly, that means it must be some sort of emergency or you leave a message saying, please call me back. It's important. I'm not responding. Catch me between 12 and 2 and 3 in the morning. That's when I'm responding. But if it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, catch me between 9 to 8. You're very lucky if you get me before that, between 6 to 9, or anytime after 8, forget it. Disconnect. You have to take a break, because this thing can pull you into the fact where you don't even know yourself sometimes, and that is what's causing a lot of families to fall in shambles. People don't have time for each other anymore. Everybody's in their phone, everybody's just caught up in the latest drama, in everybody's business on social media, everybody in their own quarters. No family time, no sit down and eat together, no doing anything together. It's crazy. I mean, it has its advantages, but it has a lot of disadvantages. Lydia, and I have to agree with that. Before social media, the world was a better place. It's like we spent time with each other. We actually had conversations with each other. We socialized. I was listening to this song Mappy G this morning. And I'm not sure if I gave you all the story about Christmas time when I lived in Grenville. That's when I just moved out from my parents' home and pay no man, moving to my own place, blah blah blah, do my little teaching work, and you feel you in it. But I had neighbors, right? We had this new apartment that was just built, and it was like this door and my neighbor's door. And we had a pretty good relationship. Who would bake our bread and would bring across, who would cook. And that Christmas, the lady decided she was pregnant, and she was pregnant around the time, and she was like just craving a salt ham, craving a salt ham. And for the life of me, I'm like, when I saw the price of that, there's no point in me buying a whole big ham for all that money for myself. So she was living with her partner at that time, and he said he told her, do not buy it. It don't make no sense. After Christmas, who eats in this ham? Because when you crave something, when you're pregnant, according to them, you crave it now and then you move on to something else. And he said she was not listening. She was adamant. She wanted the biggest ham ever. Maguire Building. Yes, Shanti. So it was just concrete all around upstairs, and then you walk downstairs, but we had a little concrete yard. So the lady decided she going into the supermarket, bought, according to the man, the biggest ham she could find on the shelf because she craving it so bad. And never see us, we set up nice ham boiling, and myself, I glad like if ham is mine, because I'm like, with that big ham, I sure I eated ham for Christmas, after Christmas, and in New Year. Because like I said, we had a good relationship, so we shared stuff. So I already start baking bread. Imagine the ham and boil it, and I start to bake bread, organizing myself for people ham. So we upstairs, Christmas time, the usual, you do all your housework, you clean, and you wait until midnight to put up your curtain, and you start to boil your ham just before midnight. So Christmas morning, you're nice and fresh, ready to go. So we upstairs doing a little work. So they put the ham downstairs, boil, boiling, usual clove and bay leaves and a little, honey, and, we're ready for ham. Downstairs, we upstairs, cleaning, parang music playing, and Christmas music, and stocking up your fridge, and we're in the mood. We're ready for Christmas. Man went downstairs, he check, put some more coals in the pot, organize yourself, keep checking, go down, poke it, make sure boiling nice, because you can't boil ham and boil it on stove. That ain't making no sense. Firewood or coals. So we upstairs making it, register me alone. So we upstairs making bawet, laughing, talking, and about time where we pot time for us to take down pot. And I know upstairs, and I hear the woman start to bawl. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? This is all the night. Me run outside. The woman sitting on the ground bawling like if somebody. I'm like, you ready to? I'm like, no, not 9 months yet. You're not time for you to. Can you imagine after all that situation? Go downstairs. Somebody probably was marking the ham more than the owners. The bag with the coals, the person threw down the coals in the bag on the ground, threw the coals down on the ground. Take the same fine bag, take the whole ham that was ready to come down from the fire, put it in the fine bag that the old dirty coals was in. Take the whole ham, the lady whole ham, and go with it. I could never, ever, ever forget that. And that person who did that, you should never have a day of peace in your entire life as long as you live. Because if you only know the distress you put that lady under. Imagine she was pregnant. You mark the lady child. Everybody Christmas spoiled. The man, for me, I go back in my place and I close my door. Because I can't deal with this kind of stress. A whole set of bread I bake. And me plan to eat it with nothing else because it's ham we eating for Christmas morning. My bread day in oven, no ham to eat it with. I'm like, I ain't taking on this kind of worries this all day. I go back inside my place and I'm like, let me continue to season my meat and eat my meat and forget breakfast Christmas morning. Close me door because she outside balling down the place. You swear somebody dead for it. But the thing about it, it just goes to show how people wicked and bad mind. And you could put all the work you want into something and people would just stay, wait for the perfect opportunity and just make your life miserable. So that person had to be around the area. So they smell, you can't miss a boiling ham. Once your ham on set and you're smelling it for miles. So that person was marking. And I remember we upstairs. And I warned them. I told them was to put it on the like, no, they don't want to put it on the man tiles. And I'm like, all we have to do is get 2 extra block. Put the coal pot on the block and then put piece of board or something on the tile so you would not. No, nobody listens to me. Nobody listens to me. I told them do not put. They're like, who go pick up that ham and go with it? That big ham. Nobody does studying that. We right here. I'm like, if somebody coming to take something, the opportunity they get, they will take it. So imagine you do all that work, you crave, and you see, and according to him, the thing that fret him the most, they went to the supermarket and saw a small one, and he told her to take the small one, and she was like, nah, she don't want that, that's too small, and she picked up the biggest one, 200 something plus dollars to go in to boil, and all you left was ham water. Listen, yeah, wicked and evil out here, all you evil bad. Imagine you doing all that and all you're left with is salt, ham water, and some clove and 2 bay leaves swimming around in the water. That is all you have to put bay leaf and clove between your bread and eat Christmas. Now listen, I think some people born. Some people born to make other people's life miserable, and you have to do them nothing. Just envy and bad mind. So they sit down and eat a whole ham that they did not buy, and they had no plan, no preparation, and wait until they even say, you know what? Let me wait and not even let it half cook, and I'll go home and cook it, finish cook it. They wait until it was good and ready, and take the lady. Just close. If I lie, I die. I'm telling you, I could never, never, never forget that. And I could even call her name. She's a nurse. I'm not sure if she's still in the nursing profession, but she was a nurse at the time. Haven't seen her in a long time. But she was a nurse at that time. But it just goes to show that people are not nice. And you have to, and especially Christmas coming up, you have to be extra careful because people use that opportunity to distress people. The bread in ham water. No, I was left with 5 whole bread. 5, and I make 5 bread because we decided we eating bread and ham for the whole season. So I'm left with 5 bread. 5 whole bread that nobody can want after that. Dip the bread in ham water. Happening countryside. Of course, Tamasha in Granville to be exact. Rivulet Lane to be exact. Dr. Maguire new building he just built. So anybody knows that? Know where I live? No, I'm not lying. Did the child want to put back on his face? I don't know. He likes stupidness too much. Anyways, before I leave, I have one more. Let me see what time. Let me have to make it fast. So you guys saw the last post that I posted, right? And I just want to ask for anybody who knows anybody that married man, whatever the case, but y'all ever hear a married man say that he and his wife, we good, but I just want a little extra spice in my life. I just want a little variety. Mama good home, everything good home, but sometimes it can be a little bit monotonous. So if you don't mind me and you could, do a little thing, but straight off the bat, I ain't leaving my wife. I love my wife, everything. Selective vibes. You don't look already. You the same one who make a whole storyline about woman take your money in England and had the whole Facebook feeling sorry for you. Need to know that lie you lie. Go on. Don't take my story and make people think it's lie you lying when it's the truth I just told, right? Anyways, back to married men. Have you ever heard one say that, yes, me and my wife good, but, I'm just looking for a little love on the side and, maybe me and you could have an arrangement, but nothing, no get carried away. No, I ain't leaving my wife anytime soon. Why is it always things do bright home? Me and the lady, we sleeping in separate room, things do bright. We get in a, I've known one person in particular who's been getting a divorce years now, and I keep telling a particular person, listen, that is not going to happen. If it had to happen, it would already. How are you making a big man and a big woman like yourself have a man making you chupity and giving you Tory and giving you thing to hold, and you can't seem to see that he's just giving you that to hold? Why we just make people tie us up so and have people have us like we born before behind or something, and then you had to rearrange your brain when you're born and they didn't get it right? How y'all making people? Nah, Papa. We really need to rethink this love thing, eh? Because that don't make any sense. According to her, she's 27. And 27, you should be old enough. You're big and you have sense. 27 is you should be big and have enough sense by 27 years old. You 27 years, you got out of an unhealthy relationship about a year ago. You knew it was unhealthy, you got out of it, and you jump right back into one with a married man. What is healthy about that? Y'all just love setting yourselves up and don't like peace of mind. Peace of mind. 27 years old, you just got out of an unhealthy relationship about a year ago and you decide to date. And you've been seeing this man who is 50, 50, and it's been, according to you, it's been going great. We understand each other. He cares for me in every way. Of course, he's going to care for you in every way. He's married plus 50. I like him a lot, but there's one problem. He's married. I know of the wife, but she's not in the country at the moment. We spend almost every day together, and my feelings keep growing for him despite his situation. He's saying they're on the brink of getting divorced and that I shouldn't worry because she wouldn't find out. This is why he contradicts himself. If they're on the brink of getting divorced, why are you worried about if she's seen, whether she knows or whether she find out? If they're on the brink of getting divorced already, then that shouldn't be a problem. That no one is going to change. They're getting divorced. They're getting divorced. Right there is where he contradicted himself. And that is a lie. They're not on brink of getting nothing. And yes, you should worry because they're not getting any divorce. They're on the brink of getting divorced, and that you shouldn't worry because she wouldn't find out. Okay, how about you tell the man that, okay, if you love me so much, when your divorce final, link me. If we really feel the way you feel about me, when your divorce finalize, come back and check me. If I'm still available, then we good to go. How about that? Why would you want to go? You just came out of an unhealthy relationship. It's like from jumping into the pot, the frying pan into the fire. You just came out of an unhealthy relationship. Thank God you saw the light. You were able to leave an unhealthy relationship. Now tell me what under God's green earth and blue sky would possess you to get into a relationship with somebody who is married and on the brink of a divorce. But you shouldn't worry because the wife wouldn't find out. Again, this is some brink hard to go over. That divorce is not divorcing and it's not happening. Tell him to show you some signs that it's on the brink. Let me see some paperwork because there must be some lawyer contacted. You have to initiate some sort of what. That's what you need to ask him for. Ask him. Gary Simpson. Anybody know who Gary Simpson is? As I was saying. Oh yes, lady info. Okay. All you have to do, you can't make people feel they're smarter than you. If you want to play smart, well, let me play. All you need to do is ask him for some sign that of the brink that this relationship, they're about to get divorced. Ask him for the brink. Hold on, I'm trying to get these numbers. That's all. All you need to do is ask him for some sign, some inkling that his brink is about to be brinking. Show me something. Give me a little hope. Give me something to hold on to. Show me a visit to a lawyer. Show me some paper drawn up. Show me some, we going to court. Some conversation between you and the wife discussing divorce and who's getting what and who's staying where. Something. There has to be something. Because if it's on the brink, that means they both know about it. They have some conversation. Or he has something. So don't take that. Don't make people, nobody in 2024 in a year of our Lord, make nobody take you and make you no puppy show. You're 27. You're old enough to know better. Yes, you're in love. Yes, you like the attention and homeboy taking care of you and doing what he... Of course they would. Because you already know that's conscience and guilt. So you're getting everything. But with everything you're getting, you don't have him. He does not belong to you. Because he's married to somebody else. And before you know it, you're going to spend 2, 3, 4 years on the brink. And you can't go over. So if you understand the brink, mama, enjoy the brink. When you could take a step back and get somebody for yourself who not teetering on no brink. In 2024, going into the 2025, start the new year fresh and clean. Don't have nobody and put you on no brink or nothing. Okay, so the number for the lady before I go, Dodo 41640. I don't have my glasses in. I can't see nothing without it. Hold on. I have to take a screenshot and photo and enlarging it. That's how bad I reach right now. Okay, so 4164039, 4164039, or 4107501. Y'all got it? Because I want nobody calling me after and harassing me about, I was calling you for the number. The numbers are 4164039 and 4107501. That's for the groundnut sugar cake lady. Okay? All right. So until the Regis read all the way Trump 2024, whatever works for you. I guess it's an R thing because Reginald voting for Trump and Regis voting for Trump. All you wicked to all yourself. Debbie's over winning the glasses. Into my bag. Anyways, guys, again, if you did not vote as yet and you can, please go out and do so. And do not be like Regis and Original. Do the right thing. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union, for powering up our morning. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I guess tomorrow the talk will be red or blue. We'll see how that goes. Have yourselves a great Tuesday. I'll catch you tomorrow, same time, same place.